Hey guys, I'm Chris.
And I'm Christian.
And we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, and today I'm going to put The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker disc for the Nintendo GameCube on our Christmas Zelda tree. Let's see if I can find a spot. Let's get crafty here.
I'd say right about here.
All the way up there?
Yeah, it deserves to be on the top.
There you go.
The right side to balance things.
There you go. Whoa! Don't. It looks fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's sorry.
It's fine. So today's topic is one that I think could be the most controversial. I don't know. Topic in the Zelda lore and fandom and community. It's voice acting. Why there is no voice acting in Zelda? Do you want it? Should there be? Thoughts, Christian?
Alright. I think that there can be and there should be voice acting, all related to Halo. You know, we all know Master Chief. Master Chief has a voice, but he only, you know, he's like a minimal voice actor thing. You know, you only hear him certain times, and when he talks, you know, it's like an important thing. It's really like deep.
Right. Okay.
So I think Zelda could be like that. I think like Link and Zelda could, you know, Zelda could be like Cortana. Link could be like John. You know, they could talk, but he only talks just enough.
Well, here in Halo Reach, what they did is they gave the rookie no voice, and everyone else around him talked.
They could do that as well.
Which is something I think that if there was voice acting...
Oh, wait. Before we get trolled, you mean Noble 6. Rookie was an ODST.
That character didn't have a voice.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not. Everyone else talked.
Yeah.
Right, which I think worked, and that's what I would want in a Zelda game. Miyamoto's done some recent interviews lately, and I read one the other day. He was saying that it's a certain art style. That's what they want in a Zelda game. They think that voice acting is not necessary, which I do agree. I don't mind reading the text. In fact, I kind of like it because it's old school.
It's kind of like reading a book, you know?
Not many games do that today. Everything is voice acting, and sometimes take it for granted. And, I mean, I do see why people would want voice acting. I think it would be cool to have more of a cinematic, you know, type Zelda game with, you know, very cinematic cutscenes. We kind of got a taste of that in Skyward Sword, where there had some pretty decent... I'm not even done with the game, but from what I've seen so far in the beginning, it was pretty elaborate cutscenes.
Oh yeah, you'll get further into the game. There's a lot more cutscenes and...
People say, well, who would voice him? And, I mean, Link does have a voice. He does make grunts, he does scream, he does yell. So I think that person would be the person that would do the voice. But now, see, the argument that Miyamoto brings up, and Anuma and Reggie, is that they speak, you know, Hylian or Hylian or whatever their language is. So they wouldn't be speaking English, whereas in Halo, I guess that word's because they're speaking English. Or, you know, wherever you're from, wherever that game is dubbed. But they speak a language of which no one would understand. So would they speak...
Let me go from here. Okay. Is Star Wars, is that like, are they based on Earth at all? I would know that. No, right?
No, Earth is it's a galaxy far, far away.
Okay, right.
Okay, yeah.
So technically,
but there's characters that don't speak English and they speak their alien language, and there's text.
But those characters speak English in a sense, right?
Well, yeah, there's characters that do speak English, but there's characters that don't. Like Jabba the Hutt doesn't speak English. Greedo doesn't speak English.
Is like an ancient language, so like it could just be like Latin, you know, like people can't speak it, they can read it, but they can still be speaking English, and obviously they're gonna be speaking Japanese. It's just depending on like where you are, where you.
But they still speak like Hylian or Hylian in every Zelda game, though. Like those characters. It's not something that like, whoa, this is ancient Latin. I mean, this is their language. This is like their way of communicating. So this is what I would want. I would want voice acting, but I want them to still speak in Hylian and then still have the text, but that's the translated text and that's in English. So instead of them just going and then their mouth are just going like that, I want them to actually speak it in this language, and then for it to have the text box, and then you see them speaking, but then that text box is there translating for you.
Because I personally wouldn't care. I would just, if they speak English, that's fine, because you know we understand it.
Right.
But
then
you know, either way.
I think you're gonna get like some of those complaints where if it's not right, people are just gonna be bashing it, like Mario Sunshine.
There's gonna be complaints, no doubt about it. Just because it's something new, people don't like change. You know, they say if it's not broken, then why fix it?
Yeah.
You know, is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So, you know, Zelda isn't broken. You know, it's just the generation that we're in, they want higher graphics, they want voice acting, they want all these explosions, so they want that from Zelda. But, you know, they just want to stick to the roots and do without voice acting. So, you know, there's a lot of time left in our life, so we'll see.
I don't mind it. I don't think that it needs to be in the game, and I think it would just be like one of the added pluses if they added that in the game.
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessary to the gameplay. I don't think it's necessary to the plot. But, you know, really it's up to you guys. The Zelda fan base is, you know, obviously giving their opinions, and Nintendo does listen to the fan base. So we're just wondering, what do you guys think? Should there be voice acting? Should they speak English? Should they speak Hylian and Hylian Spanish? So leave it in the comments down below. I'm Chris.
And I'm Christian.
And you've just been Chris Cross. Peace out.